scenes? Have you done all that? We've heard that about you.
Yeah, I don't ever know that answer. I'm like, it's like a rough one.
Yeah.
I never counted. Like, I was in it for the long run. Like, why am I going to count? Like, that's dumb.
And that's what Google's for.
Yeah. You know, it's just difficult. And then not only that, but like when I started, there was like VHS and then went to DVDs and then it was like the internet. And it's like, which ones do you count? Which ones do you not count? I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'm still in it. I'm still paying my bills.
Right. And we're not just podcasting today.
Right.
We're having sex.
Oh, that's very exciting.
Right. We're just going to keep talking.
It's like bonus.
It's like I'm picking you up, right?
Okay.
So I'll get to know you for 30 minutes and somehow I score.
So
at
you're
the
saying
end.
we're on a date?
Yeah,
right
we can
now?
do it like that.
We're
yeah.
on like a podcast date?
So tell me about yourself. Yeah, because I mean, I'm going to get to know you.
That's cool.
And then I'm going to like what I see. I'm going to like what I hear.
Already like what
I do,
see.
of course. You're here
Good.
for a reason.
Hey.
You're here for a reason.
Because I have great vocal skills.
I can hear that. You're here right now. Yeah, it's perfect. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, we're going to try to differentiate ourselves from the saturated market that is podcast by banging you here on Bang Podcasts.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, it's only right.
I mean, if it's a porn podcast, shoot a porn.
And I am a porn star.
Right.
Yeah, you're a porn star.
Well.
I mean, like, we should do this.
I don't know if I am, but, yeah.
No, I think you are. Yeah.
It's unverified.
Oh, you don't have a blue check next to your name?
No. I have a green check next to my testing results.
Oh, see, that's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, totally.
So we'll shoot a porn. Mm-hmm. How are you this morning?
I'm really good.
You got here early.
I know, I did good, right?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
What is wrong with you? The whole reason people get into porn is to sleep in,
Not
be degenerates.
me. No, not
You're
me.
a businesswoman.
I am. I was like, why not have like business and fun at the same time?
Business is our pleasure.
It
it's
is.
a pleasure doing business.
Fact.
That should be the tagline.
I think that should be the tagline of our industry. Like in general, like everybody needs to realize that. Yeah.
And it is. Like,
yeah, it's supposed to be.
It really, yeah.
Some of these girls look like they're in pain.
Yeah. Some of these guys look like they're in pain.
It's fact.
Have you been in pain?
I mean, like, but like the good kind.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Kind
And
you
let's get
like.
back to the business portion of it.
Yeah.
Because, right, we know about the porn stuff. And if you don't know about the porn stuff, just Google her. You know? So do you run businesses that are outside of the adult film industry?
It's funny you mentioned that. I just started a CBD company.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Sarah J's CBD. We're going to have 3 new products. Pretty excited about that.
What type of applications?
I'm doing a massage oil and a lubricant.
Really?
And a bath bomb. Mm-hmm.
That's cool. So does that absorb topically?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So it just relaxes you, or what is it?
You know, it relaxes you and like can like ease some pain and stuff too. I take CBD every night before I go to bed. It helps me sleep.
And what is it? It just keeps like anxiety away or stuff like that?
Yeah. It's like, you know what? It
lost
also
in the dark.
like, cause I take CBD, like I said, every night before I go to bed, and like induces drowsiness a little bit and definitely relaxes you. And then if you take enough, it will induce drowsiness for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you already launched that?
No, we're working on it right now.
Really?
Yeah.
What type of process is that?
It's actually, you know, like kind of like a process because you've got to come up with the products, the labeling, and the labeling is like a little bit tricky because there's so many regulations right now. And if you don't do your labeling properly, you won't be able to sell it in certain arenas, you know, certain markets. So yeah, just, you know, trying to like make sure that, you know, all the T's are crossed and the I's are dotted. That's a little bit of a process. And then getting like merchant processing is too, because it's still considered a high risk product.
Right. Because it's not necessarily THC, but it's still in that gray area of...
Exactly. Well, it's
like
kind of
porn.
new, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else? Any other industries?
Non-adult stuff? Not really. Most of my stuff is like pretty adult oriented. You know, I have my own production company and management company, so...
Wide side, right?
Yeah, good job. Everybody always pronounces it wrong. It's fine. But no, I love it, and I love the industry, so I try to like put all my effort into like giving back to the business.
20 years.
Yeah. Isn't that funny?
I think it's awesome.
It's cool, but it's funny to me. I'm like, wow, time flies.
I mean, right. Discussing more of the business side of it, you've
Yeah.
seen quite a change in the industry in 20
technology
years.
mostly. Yeah, like when I started, like pictures were done on like film and I got my negatives back from the photographers
And that wasn't even 1 hour photo way back then.
oh my gosh. Like it would take so long. Like the photographer would come in with like this giant box or maybe even like a cooler of like film, like little rolls of film. Yeah. Yeah.
Jeez.
A lot of people don't even remember those now.
No. Yeah. What is that?
Yeah. It's crazy. But, technology just took off. And whenever we have like a boost in technology, it really like affects our industry because so much of our industry is like budget based, So like we have a tendency to use consumer products versus professional products as far as like camera and lighting and stuff like that often, So whenever they've made things more affordable for consumers, that's when our industry is like grown and changed a little bit, if you notice.
Yeah. No, it's definitely become more streamlined, and people are just like crank it out.
4K phones, man.
I know.
Just shoot on your phone, right?
Exactly. You don't need anything else.
Yeah.
Right. Budget's gone way down.
Way down.
And that's another thing too, right? Like people shoot we're in sunny South Florida right here. I mean, there's going to be like 11 scenes shot here today in South Florida, right?
At least.
So I mean, that's got to be a drastic change from even just 10 years ago. No.
Totally. Yeah. Although, like, the money balance was, like, so different before, too. Like, now, so many of the performers are creating their own content, so a lot of the money is staying in the performers' hands, whereas before it was larger production companies that were cranking out the scenes,
Right. We're a little bit behind the 8 ball, like, because typically they say porn leads the media market in terms of, like, transitions and innovations, but I feel like we're, like, 5 or 6 years behind the music market.
Right.
Because with the whole Spotify and iTunes and Apple Music, that happened like 5 or 6 years ago, where it put the money back into the artist's hands as opposed to the big record labels, and now that we finally are catching up to that.
Yeah, absolutely. When all the free porn came out on the internet, we were like slighted for like the longest time, and then they finally started giving us some money, and that was great.
Yeah. Again, business. Yeah. It's a pleasure doing business, but it's still a business.
It is definitely a business. Yeah.
So you're pretty business savvy?
Yeah, I've always been like that, and I would never had like a strong desire to do any specific industry when I was growing up. Like, I knew whatever I did, I would be really good at it because I put like everything into whatever I do. And then I came across the adult industry and I was like, this is fun. I get laid and I can make it into a business. This is great. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, sure.
And it's fun to be enthusiastic about the business.
Absolutely.
Because it changes all the time. You have new encounters, new situations, new scenes, new scripts. It's never the same thing.
No, it doesn't have to be. Like, my day is always different, whether I'm making like personal appearances or, maybe I'm making a bunch of phone calls with my talent that I manage, or maybe I'm doing like a lot of office work, like sending files and changing file names and organizing things. I spend a lot of time doing that. It's kind of boring, but I think a lot of my days are spent like in front of the computer, just making sure everything's organized.
Busy work.
Yeah. I gotta
the side of stuff that people don't see. The side of porn
paperwork, all that fun stuff.
Yeah,
I hate doing paperwork though. Like I finally passed that off to my assistant. I was like, no more paperwork for me. That's your job.
Yeah, I mean, paperwork is definitely the boring part of it.
Yeah.
A lot of the girls here, when they come to do paperwork, they're not necessarily lost, but you have to really walk them through here and walk them through it. But they get through it, and they Uber. Did you Uber or did you?
I did Uber actually.
You did?
Yeah, I don't drive.
No?
Well, I mean, I drive, but I don't have a car. Like intentionally, not like I'm like lacking a car. Like I don't want a car.
Why not?
Well, I live downtown.
Okay.
And so I don't need a car. Also, I don't like the temptation of like drinking and driving. And there's like so many people doing drugs and partying in Miami that like it's dangerous even if you're sober, like to drive, like I don't want to be hassled with parking and insurance and all that stuff. It's like if you can remove one stress from your life, do
might
it.
as well.
Yeah, sure.
And you could add CBD to really be
stress-free. Like I am stress-free. Totally.
So no car, huh? How long have you gone with no car?
I got rid of my car I had a home in Oregon and I left it up there for a long time. So I haven't had a car in Miami ever. So I haven't had a car since 2007 here.
Is that when you moved here?
Yeah.
From Oregon?
Well, I kept my place in Oregon until 14. So, and I would just kind of like go back and forth.
Is that where you're originally from?
No.
Where are you originally
I've lived
from?
all over.
Yeah.
I'm originally from Ohio.
Okay.
Yeah, Cincinnati, Ohio.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, me too. It's cool. Like, we have to move on sometimes.
Yeah, and you did.
Totally.
Good choice.
Yeah.
Good choice.
For sure.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody really wants to live in Cincy.
You'd be surprised. That's probably the thing I hate the most about it is that people there are very complacent. They it's like not terrible enough to leave, but it's not like good enough to stay either.
Right. Comfort is a crutch.
Comfort is a crutch, yeah.
You just get used to life as it is and say, oh, that's life.
Yeah, no, that's not me.
It doesn't have to be.
No.
Yeah, you can Uber here.
I'm proactive.
Yeah. What'd you do yesterday? Yesterday was Sunday.
Yesterday was Sunday.
On your day off. What's your typical...
Right, and actually, what's crazy? Yesterday was my day off. Like, that was like the only day off I had all week. And I got up early, and I had a painter come and like estimate doing my painting in my house. And then I went back to sleep, and I got up and went to brunch. And then I went back home and like kind of like did laundry. And then I went to dinner, and that was my day. Yeah. Like, I ate twice. Yeah, it was great.
What do you eat?
Food, like pretty much anything.
I'm saying, do you have any diet restrictions?
It's funny you ask if you want to hear the story. So, I do not, but
right. Short answer, no.
Yeah, right. But the reasoning behind that is like a year and a half ago, I got hypnotized. Right?
Oh, come on.
No, I swear. Okay, so like, don't make fun of me.
Well, all right, I'll listen.
Don't knock it
I'll
till
listen.
you try it, okay? So I never ate fruits and vegetables up until a year and a half ago when I got hypnotized. I wanted to really bad, but like I had these like mental blocks against it. And so I went to a hypnotist, and I like literally walked out of there and had a salad. I'd never had a salad before. So now I eat everything. Like I eat salads and asparagus and broccoli. And
how much did this hypnotist charge you?
It wasn't, it wasn't bad. It was really
just
reasonable.
$1,500.
No, it was like $250.
But it worked.
It totally worked. It changed my life.
That's ridiculous.
$250 changed my life,
He had a flute and a cobra in a basket.
Yeah. Get closer to that mic, man. I can't hear you from way back there. Was he selling snake oil or no?
No, but I do feel like with the hypnotism thing, you have to like really want it to work. Like you can't like be, because it's not like they show in the movies, It's like you're not like asleep or anything. Like it's like an intervention. You're focused up on somebody's voice, and they're telling you the shit you need to hear, and you're like, you know what? You're right. And then they'll like install like little memory things so that you remember that conversation like all the time. And you're like, yeah, I should eat this. It's good for me.
So what's your favorite fruit now?
Okay, so my new favorite fruit is definitely apples. Like, why did I miss out on an apple? Apples are so good.
It took hypnotism to try an apple?
Yes, it did.
Wow.
It really did.
I mean, hey.
Damn.
Yeah, no, I'd never had an apple
like Granny
before.
Smith, Fuji?
I think like the green ones are really good. The ones that are like all the way green.
Yeah.
And those gala ones, those are really good too. Like, yeah, I don't know. Like, but I'm so excited about apples now. Like,
wow, congratulations.
And I've been doing apples and peanut butter. Like, it's so cool.
How long ago was this?
A year and a half
A year and a half ago.
Yeah.
And you're on board.
I am like fully on board.
You're
like
here.
I've tried everything. Yeah, like every vegetable that's come my way, every fruit that's come my way, I want to taste it. Yeah.
So what did you eat before that?
Meat and cheese,
That's
bread. Meat, cheese, and bread.
So sandwiches.
Like, or meat and bread, or meat and bread. Or
right.
cheese. Yeah. Peanut butter.
Okay.
Lots of protein.
So meat and potatoes. You're a meat and potatoes.
Yeah, yeah. I did eat potatoes even before the hypnotism. That doesn't really count as a vegetable. Yeah,
it's
French
a
fries.
spud.
Yeah, right.
So, all right. Well, welcome to the world of omnivores.
Yeah, like it was like a thing. Like my biological father, he had a produce store that I was like around when I was like little, and it was like not always the most pleasant experience to be around, fruits and vegetables on like a lower level.
What do you mean biological father? Were you adopted?
No, like yeah, he just like it's not in my life.
Oh,
I have a
okay.
stepdad.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
You prefer the stepdad?
Oh yeah, yeah. My stepdad's awesome. He's been my stepdad since I was 11.
Nice.
Yeah.
I use it like when I do construction. I use a step ladder. That's because I never knew my real ladder.
Wow.
I've never heard that
Cheap
terrible
jokes.
joke.
Cheap jokes.
That was horrible,
Yeah.
but it was great because I've never heard it.
Dad
Yeah.
jokes over here.
Yeah. Well, the actual dad jokes.
Literally.
Like they're actual dad jokes.
joke
Yeah.
about dads.
Yeah, I get it. Are you a mother?
No.
No?
I'm not.
Do you want to be?
No, I got fixed. I got that
Oh,
problem
yeah?
handled. Yeah.
You got the what?
I got that problem handled.
Oh, I thought you said I got the bottom handled.
Well, yeah, that too. But like,
All right, so
right.
no kids?
no.
Marriage?
I was married. I've been divorced for like a bunch of years, like 13 years maybe or something.
Never again?
No.
See, I'm I'm not married. I haven't been married, but I feel like if I do get married, I'm either gonna get married forever,
Yeah.
or I'm gonna have like a ton of ex-wives.
Oh,
I'm gonna do
goodness.
either or, because if I get a divorce, then I'm just in it for the party.
Right.
I just want tons of weddings.
Yeah. You
Like
know.
I'll sub them out every 5 years.
You know what? Stay single and have parties anyway. How's that?
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah,
good.
it sounds better.
Well, I mean, I'm not single, but
Well, no, but I mean like
just no wedding.
yeah, stay unmarried.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I don't
have
need to get the
parties
government
regardless.
involved in my personal relationships.
That's it.
Yeah.
And it's hard to get out of it. It's not the easiest thing.
Right.
Yeah. There's like paperwork.
Yeah. And
She's
she won't
married to the
leave.
game.
Right.
Married. Yeah.
Yes, I am married to the game. Nailed it.
Who nailed you?
Lots of people.
And 20 years in, you're committed.
Right. I am
You're
fully
committed. You're here.
committed to this business.
You're not going
yeah,
anywhere.
No.
She's a veteran.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, somebody called me vintage vagina the other day. I was
Oh
like,
wow.
okay, I'll take it. That's fine.
That has like a mystic allure to it.
Reminds me of a bottle of wine.
I know.
Yeah.
VV.
Yeah.
Double V.
I like that. Mm-hmm. Instead of Sarah J, we'll get a
Yeah.
necklace that says vintage vag.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It was a good year. 77.
Yeah. You were born in 77?
Yeah.
That's wild.
Same year Star Wars came out.
Oh my god.
I know. I love Star Wars.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Which one's your favorite?
Probably Empire Strikes Back.
Okay, thank God.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say like one of these new.
Come on. I was born
The
in
Ewok
77.
Christmas special.
Ah! Right?
I've never even heard of that.
No, they have an Ewok Christmas special in isn't there like a Chewbacca one too, or is that the same one?
Something like I think it might
Yeah.
be the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like notoriously terrible. Like
Yeah.
it's like comically terrible.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, the original one was supposed to be like when they first released it, they were like, "This is a joke." They're like, "This is like," it was so campy and
Yeah.
it was kitschy that they're like, "This isn't serious."
But it was also the 70s, so like everything was a little bit. Yeah.
What other good movies came out in the 70s?
Deep Throat.
Whoa.
I didn't see that.
I didn't
one.
see that either.
It's mostly shot here
Is it?
in South Florida. Yeah.
That's cool.
And it's good.
I mean, not particularly.
So then, why would you bring it up as a classic?
Right?
I'm talking shit from the 70s. I don't know.
Yeah. What movies have you seen lately?
I just watched Zombieland 2, which was really good.
Really?
Yeah, I was totally surprised because I didn't think it was going to look that good.
It
No,
was
Diego, not feeling it.
The first one was good.
I thought they were both pretty good. I think the cinematically the best one that was recently shot that I saw was The King
What's
Yeah.
that about?
on Netflix. It was about Henry IV.
Oh, yeah?
Really
I'm
good.
going to check it out.
Really good.
Speaking of Netflix, Irishman.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, but I don't have 2 weeks to spare to rewatch it, you know?
Yeah, no, for real. It took me forever to watch it. I was watching it like 20 minutes at a time.
Yeah.
I still haven't dedicated to it.
Dude, it's so funny when
It's
De
so good,
Niro-
though.
It's very good. It's
Yeah.
Scorsese. Of course it's going to be good.
It's a good story, too. Like, I wasn't, like, fully aware of that story, like, of all the details.
Jimmy Hoffa?
Yeah, I didn't know all the details about the
Well, the
Jimmy
details,
Hoffa
yeah,
thing.
there's a lot.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of missing details, too, that they filled in for,
Yeah.
the film, but that still people don't know. So, but yeah, I've known the Jimmy Hoffa cliche for forever.
Like,
you know?
I knew that he was, like, a Teamster, and, like, I knew that he was, like, involved with the Mafia, but I wasn't really totally sure how that relationship worked out.
He's buried in Wrigley Field.
Possibly.
No, Giant Stadium.
Oh,
Whatever,
Giants.
yeah.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah.
But, like, I guess it, like, just painted, like, a full picture for me of, like, how that relationship was built, and that was kind of cool.
And how the mob took over everything.
Yeah.
They say corporations took down the mob.
I think corporations are the mob. Yeah.
Conspiracy theories 101. Do you believe in any conspiracy theories?
I'm a conspiracy theorist.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah,
your
yeah.
favorite one?
Shit.
Like, there's definitely Bigfoot.
Wait. So Skunk Ape?
What's that? I don't know what that
That's
You
is.
don't know
Florida
Skunk?
one.
Yeah, the
No.
Florida, the Everglades one is Skunk Ape.
Oh, like, yeah, for sure. I believe that, like, I've got this theory, like, I've fully made this up on my own. So, like, this is my own personal theory. But I've got this theory that, like, those type of beasts are like kind of everywhere and just like very few and far between. And they're scared of us. They're not like carnivorous. They just, because if they were carnivorous, we'd have dead like animal bodies and people bodies like everywhere.
Well, I think people find dead bodies in the forest.
Well, I think they like eat leaves and hide in the top of trees and they run away from us.
Bigfoot does that.
Maybe they've been hypnotized and that's why they don't.
Oh, you guys.
Right.
Oh,
it's full circle.
Now I used to live in Oregon, and like when you go out to the woods, you're like, there's some things that could be hiding out here. Like the woods are big. Yeah, like in
big wood.
Deep. Yeah, lots of big wood. Yeah.
Bigfoot.
Yeah.
For sure.
No, I totally believe in Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Like, not even going to lie. Yeah.
Nobody's ever seen one, but...
there's people that have seen them.
What's it called? The famous one? Not the Zapruder film.
Sasquatch?
Sasquatch,
No,
Yetis.
the film. That guy who shot it.
Yeah.
Oh, right. That video. The black and white one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great
there was
walk.
like I used to live in an area that was like kind of known for Bigfoot, and there was like this guy that would come and stay for like 6 months in my area and like keep track of Sasquatch noises and stuff and sightings. Yeah.
Successful.
I mean, it could happen. Like, I don't know, everybody's like views on like how evolution and all that stuff is like different, but like an in between animals and man, today's man,
the missing link.
It could be the missing link,
What else besides Sasquatch, skunk ape, and
9/11, that whole thing.
Yeah, that one's starting to get a little questionable at this point.
Yeah.
I was a denier of that for so long, and now I'm like,
what of it?
Tower 7, man.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense.
Right, the Pentagon.
That
doesn't make any sense. Where did the plane go?
I was scared as shit when I heard the Pentagon was getting hit.
Dude, I was scared as shit when I heard the first plane hit. And then the second one, I'll never forget. I was in like third grade.
Oh my God, were you really?
No, I think I was in I was in 8th grade.
Oh my God, I'm so old.
And kids were getting pulled out of school, and I'm like, why is everybody going home?
I was cheating on my husband.
Oh, nice. Here we go.
No, it was like my husband was actually in New York, and I was.
He was a first responder.
No.
And you were just like, this is crazy.
It's terrible, right? So like I had left the strip club and I may have gotten some like strange. And I went home, and when I got home, there was like, a message on my answering machine.
Yeah.
Remember answering machines? There was a message on my answering machine, and it was like the World Trade Center blew up, and I was like, oh shit. And so I turned on the TV. And then I had to go get my wisdom teeth pulled out that same day. So, like, I'm sitting there watching, like, all the devastation, getting my wisdom teeth.
Why? He was complaining too much about you?
No.
Cheating on your husband on 9/11.
No,
huh?
I know. Isn't that terrible? But that's how I remember
and
that.
And you said you got divorced, right?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Crazy.
No, I didn't say it was his fault. Like, I said it was my fault. Like, I wasn't the greatest wife. It was probably a bad decision.
So that happens at strip clubs? Like you...
No, like I used to fuck the bouncer. Oh. Yeah, so like after he got off work, It's
always the ones that just tell you not to worry about.
That's
no, nobody ever said that about me. Like...
Oh, yeah, everybody be worried about everybody?
Yeah, I know, like...
Nobody's off limits?
Yeah, for sure, absolutely. Like,
I like that.
I was just not the greatest wife. Like, I just didn't really have, like, this whole monogamy thing down very well.
It's tough to get behind.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Cheerios
How many
every day.
people are attractive out in the world?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. And not that I was like a terrible wife, because I always like put my husband first. Like I always like made sure he was good and made sure he was like taken care of, and like, he had his needs fulfilled and whatnot. But if there was some free time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was he in the biz?
No, not really. No.
What do you mean, not really?
Like, he did a couple scenes here and there, but he wasn't really in the biz, Yeah.
So how does one satisfy you? Or one does not satisfy you?
Yeah, I need variety. Yeah.
You have a lot of love
I could
to
have,
give.
like, a couple, like, the way I think of it is, like, I have, like, a small rotation of, like, people I'm very familiar with,
She has a roster.
Yeah.
A roster, yeah.
A stable of hoes.
Kind of.
Yeah?
Yeah, stable, for sure.
How many?
Over the years, like, my stable keeps getting smaller and smaller and smaller because my needs have changed, But like, I would say I probably have like a stable of like between 5 and 10.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say like a baker's dozen or something.
No, okay, like so if this was 10 years ago, probably like 30.
Oh,
but
wow.
like things
The whole football team.
Right. Oh, that would be fun. But no, things have changed. You know, I'm like a little bit older. I'm very busy doing business and stuff, so I don't have time for just a bunch of random penis.
Random penis. That gets a little hairy too, huh?
Well, if they don't shave, yeah.
Oh, yeah. You know what I mean. I meant dangerous. Like you're taking a back alley roll of the
Well, not quite
hepatitis
that
dice,
random,
you know?
but yeah, no.
Yeah.
I'm pretty safe. Yeah, like,
Good.
you know, I
People-
usually get tested every 10 to 14 days.
Yeah,
so.
people in porn are very safe.
Mostly, I mean, I don't want to put a blanket over everybody.
Yeah.
There's some hoes out there.
Yes. Hi, I'm Sean. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's safe though. It's
Generally,
safer than
it's
the
safer
than the
than
general
not.
market.
Yeah, at least we know that within 2 weeks we've been clean.
Yeah. And every 2 weeks, you know.
Right.
And if you're not, well,
Yeah.
you don't get that work
I
permit.
mean, you figure like if you were to like go out to a bar and like just pick up a random girl or guy or whatever, or like, you know, even have sex with like your neighbor or something. When was the last time that they were tested, you know?
My neighbor?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. See, you see what I'm saying?
Have you fucked your neighbor?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Like that's not like fair game.
And where do you live so I can move in next door?
I haven't fucked the neighbors I have now, but I've fucked my neighbors in different places before. Yeah,
That's
sure.
like every man's dream.
It's
Diego, you ever
convenient.
fuck your neighbor?
I don't believe so.
No?
It's a tough one to tackle.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think it's very convenient.
Oh, well, of course it's convenient. That's why it's so tough to tackle. It's
it
form meets function.
No.
That's the dream.
Doesn't happen.
Yeah, no, it's like, yeah. It's
And not
super
just that, but your
convenient.
neighbor's Sarah J.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey.
Although then again, like you said earlier, it's kind of a layup.
Yeah, for sure.
I hope that's not
Oh,
demeaning.
man, you've got some puns today. You and the puns.
So I got this question that I have to ask because it's going to blow my mind if you say yes. You've been shooting porn for 20 years, right?
I have.
So have you worked with anybody who was not born yet when you started?
For sure, like so many times.
You've been doing porn longer than
Yeah.
they've been alive.
Yeah.
And then you fucked them.
Yeah. I mean, I just did like 3 scenes last week with Little D. He was born in 2000. In 2000, I was like a full-blown porn star. Like, yeah. Like, that was, like, 2000 is like when I started.
Speaking of 9/11, the
Yeah.
craziest thing I saw recently was a girl who was born after 9/11. Like, she just turned 18. And I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
that's wild.
It's a lot.
That's a lot.
It's a lot.
We run into a lot of those people that have no idea of 9/11.
Right.
No
Pre
memory,
9/11, nothing.
yeah.
Right. No, they weren't cheating on their husband the day
Exactly.
it happened. You know, it's a different world out there.
I know. I'm not, you know. There's a reason why I'm here, you know? And I'm here because I can't keep my legs closed.
Well, you've been closed for like 40 minutes already.
Well,
We're going to get them open here soon.
Yeah, I'm like, hopefully.
We're going to
that'll
start ramping
change.
up into getting you naked and having some
Okay.
sex.
That's the best part. Even after all these years, I still like to get fucked.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You know, when I was like a year in, and my buddies were like, dude, you have sex like all the time. Doesn't it get boring? And like you said about the Cheerios,
Yeah.
it's like, I mean, you eat every day, right?
Yeah.
But you're still hungry tomorrow.
Still hungry.
So food
Yeah.
doesn't lose its taste, and
Right.
women are still amazing. Women are better now, 7 years into the business.
No, they are. You know why? Because there's more competition, I think.
No, I'm saying for me, like, I
you
like
right.
a broader spectrum of women now than I did when I first got in.
You've like developed your
Yeah,
palate,
yeah, the accoutrement.
right?
Yeah, so I think through exposure, I think every
Yeah.
woman's hot.
Good.
Yeah,
That makes your job a lot easier.
it really does.
Yeah.
I don't take Viagra no more or anything like
good
that.
for
So
you.
yeah, I'm just like, oh,
That's cool. Boobs.
two tits a hole in a heartbeat. I'm there.
Oh wow. Yeah.
That's all. What do you need? What are your needs?
I need somebody to like just be nice.
Tell you they love you.
No, I don't need all that. Just be nice.
Hi.
like, hi, you know, like just be nice and friendly. Yeah,
Okay.
that's it. That's all I need. I'm pretty easy. And get your dick hard. That, like, if you like.
Hi, I'm hard back here.
I was just
Yeah.
gonna say, Diego's right behind
No,
you.
it's totally fine. Like, yeah, if I can't see like outward signs of your attraction to me, it makes it a little bit more difficult for
Right.
me. I do like to know that you're attracted to me.
Yes,
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
You're not just doing this for your paycheck.
And if I believe
My
the
page.
Earth is flat, are you attracted as well?
What'd you say?
If the Earth is flat,
No, I'm not a flat earther. That is one that I'm very much a conspiracy theorist, but that's not the one. Like, those people are whack.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. I can't understand their logic.
it's a tough one to get behind.
I can't get their logic on that one. I've researched it, and I'm
Look,
like,
and that's
I'm
the
sorry,
thing.
it doesn't make any sense to me.
There's no scientists out there backing the flat Earth. It's all like, I hate to say it, but it's like rappers and social media influencers. It's tough for me to believe you as opposed to the person who's done 20 years of PhD research on the subject matter.
There's a lot of pictures of the Earth from away from the Earth.
And you see a Coriolis effect.
Yeah, it's actually round. And if you are really careful and you look on the horizon, you'll kind of notice that it bends a little bit on the edges sometimes.
That's actually called a Terminator illusion.
Even if it's an illusion, it still
Yeah.
happens. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, the Earth is round, okay, guys?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So are your boobs.
Fucking
They- both
dork
of them.
illusion. Jesus.
Who, me?
Yeah, what are you
Oh,
talking
sorry, I know words, bro. I'm a loquacious person.
about? Oh, boy. Here we go.
Did you get that out of like a dictionary?
No, when I finished my popsicle yesterday or Sunday, and it
Word
said,
of the day, yeah.
it said loquacious. Talks
The
too
pop
much.
cap.
Yeah, yeah, a Snapple cap. Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever. I like words.
Yeah, words are good.
Boobs are better.
Words for boobs are better.
Yes,
What-
breasticles, testicles.
Yeah, what's your
funnel
favorite
and
boob word?
Boobies. I'm the boob dude.
Boobs are cool. Like, that word is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chichones.
I think I'm a tits girl.
Tits are great.
Yeah.
Jugs.
Jugs, cannons.
What is it?
Melons.
Bags of flesh.
Yeah, no.
Flesh mounds.
Yeah, well, that's a turnoff. It was wiggling down there, and now it's kind of
Okay,
crawled
so
back
we
in
go
its
back to
cage.
tits and boobies.
Bag of flesh. Is that what you feed Bigfoot?
You don't want 2 bags of flesh wrapped around your.
Sweater puppies.
Sweater puppies are nice. Milk puppies. Stop saying bags of flesh. Sweater puppies, milk puppies.
Bags of sand.
Wow. That one
Bags
fell
of
flat.
silicone.
Very flat.
Bags of silicone.
Silicone bags.
Yeah.
What are those?
Silicone.
400 cc?
8
800 cc?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
giants.
Dude, my motorcycle doesn't have that much.
Oh, hey. But I can take it for a ride.
Ooh, are we going there now? Are we going to start revving things up here?
Rawr.
Everybody who's been watching this up until now was interested in the,
You've adjusted your pants.
you saw that?
Yeah.
No. People were interested in the philosophy of your life and
Yeah.
the background, and now they're like, ugh, porn, and they're gonna start clicking away.
I mean, we can talk while we do it. I've done that before. It's
hey.
a little hard.
How's it going?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So talk to me more
It's
about
hard
Bigfoot.
for you to keep both heads working at the same time.
No, I could talk.
No, you
to
can do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So long as those 800 cc's are bouncing in my face.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Should be no problem.
Sweet.
Yeah. I think we have reached the portion of the show where things are going to get a little X-rated.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Do you have anything that you want to plug before we leave here on the Bang podcast?
You know, keep an eye out for like my stuff from Whiteside Productions. We're working really hard to like kind of, create our own niche in the industry. Whiteside Productions, Whiteside Management. Yeah.